Hello, guys. Welcome to another day. Well, we give thanks to Almighty God for the gift of life, and that is the free gift that nobody can. It's God, and we pray God keeps uh, continuously protecting us and saving us from all forms of calamity. Well, we've done so much, at least for whosoever has practically followed this tutorial down to this stage 4, day 4 of this tutorial. And I can boldly tell you that you have gotten enough foundational information and understanding of what a digital marketing, a web developer would want to say, I know. So you've gotten it. So I can actually give you a thumbs up and I can say thank you and well done. Why am I even thanking you? After all, you are the one benefiting from this tutorial. Yes, I'm thanking you because you have taken your time to understand this. It's enough for somebody to say, I want to teach somebody, but it's another thing for the other person to say, I really want to acquire this skill, I need it, and I think this skill would add some value to my life. If I can actually reach out to you and add some value to your life without even knowing you're seeing you, I can always say thank you. Okay? So I need to say thank you, and I say thank God. We all need to add value to somebody's life one way or the other positively. So today I'm going to go through what we've done, what we've covered. We've talked about server at basic level, we've talked about domain, and like I told you, I would always say if you have a Contabo server, you are talking about 200 gig of hard disk SSD. Please, for the sake of God, don't misuse it, don't underuse it. Don't misuse it and don't underuse it. Don't just hold a domain onto your server and you think you have a server, you've hosted a domain. Please, for the sake of God, let's be creative. There is enough for you to do. You actually saw my server the last time. I actually have used probably 7 gig out of 200. That is still being underutilized, and that is one of the reasons why I'm actually looking at creating other solutions, and I'm coming up with so many ideas, so many things that I can actually create digital solutions, digital efforts in order to make, at least let me utilize that server. That's just the main thing. Utilize the server, maximize the server so that you can actually gain more benefit, more money. Okay, assume that you are selling the server for reseller use. You are selling the server for reseller use and you are actually giving 10 gig for each business. That is it. All what I have installed on my server, almost 4 businesses on my server now. Let me I've spent probably 7 gig. Okay, let me say I'm giving 10 gig for in single business, and I have 200 gig on my server. So it means that I'm going to have nothing less than 20 businesses, 20 virtual businesses, okay, that will be running. They may not be like huge profitable, but if 20 businesses are running in order to get you some return, probably that is why today we are going to look at so many things. We are going to look at, okay, how to build landing pages. We are going to look at blogs. You can actually start blogging. Yes, you can. We are going to do that. We are going to look at professional websites, and I'm going to show you step by step, simple way. Just drag and drop. You just import everything. Wow, your website is done. Okay, we are going to look at e-commerce. There is nothing stopping you from having e-commerce. I'm not saying that you must be selling every day. Definitely you will sell every day, because if you look at our course outline, at the end of this training, I'm still going to take you on marketing, where you can actually run digital marketing via Facebook and Google. Though I'm going to take you just an insight, just like a foundation introduction. But I have a course that is a paid course. It's not part of this training. I'm not actually charging. I'll be charging you for that if you actually want to take that paid course, where I actually walk step by step, explain everything, as in literally showing my screen. Okay, then of course I have free tools on Facebook, on my YouTube channel. You can actually consult that. They are free, they are okay, and they are well documented. I actually explain to the best of my ability. So there are tons of opportunities. In fact, let me assume that you are going to create a blog, you are going to create a professional website for your official website for your business, you are going to create an e-commerce store. At least these are 3 businesses that you can actually host, and definitely you can do so many. Then your affiliate link, you can actually create affiliate. There are ways you can actually do some affiliate businesses that you would be making continuous, profit, okay, from this business model. And I'm going to share some ideas with you. I'm not the number one in the business, but I'm going to be number one, because definitely I must be at the top. So understanding WordPress helps you. Having a server helps you. Having opportunity to just use $7 to register domain. Anybody bringing up an idea, just say, let me register a domain, let me set it up. I know what to do, I know how to do it. Okay, and that is one of the reasons why I'm so happy that if you can follow this tutorial up to today, then I can tell you, well done, you have done so much. But don't stop there. You have actually paid the money. You now need to start building the virtual resources that will be bringing you, residual income or even active income, or the case may be. So let us get to understanding WordPress. What is WordPress and how is WordPress looking like? So I've logged into my account. This is my dashboard, and you will remember that is formsolution.com/affiliate-wp, and I told you are going to use your username and your password after you have added this WP to your domain if you want to come to your WordPress end. And basically WordPress is a very, very interesting solution. Okay, it actually started as a blog, but then it's open source. It's actually written in PHP, and when it's open source, it means that so many people can actually come in and bring up their idea, and before you know it, WordPress become a professional standard. So many businesses are using WordPress to build their websites. It is user friendly, it is mobile friendly, it is, just name it. And interestingly, Google search engines, Google, Bing, Yahoo, and what have you, they would index WordPress page, WordPress solution easily. And when we are talking about SEO, that is search engine optimization, there are so many things. I'm so delighted, I'm so happy that I'm motivated to just share so many things with you, and that is one of the spirit of wanting to do good, just want to give out something good. Okay, so let us get to it. WordPress is just a drag and drop solution, okay, and basically once you get to your WordPress, you are going to see your interface like this. Majorly this is what you are going to see, and first and foremost, you can come to screen options here. You can actually remove some of these things, because let me tell you, sometimes it's like, wow, I don't understand what all these things are for, but you don't actually need them. You don't need them. But then if you really want to make use of it, fine, no big deal. But me, I always want my dashboard to be clear, so I will only put here something I really know I need, so that if I'm even accessing my WordPress from my phone, probably monitoring the growth of my business and what have you, I can actually just log into the dashboard, and I'll be able to see everything at a glance without even needing to scroll and do some other things. Now, basically, you need to understand one thing. WordPress is initially built as a blog. So there is foundational, it's a blog foundation. So WordPress has two features. You can use it as a blog, majorly as a blog, and that is when you come to your post. Anything you put within this post, anything you put under the post will go as the blog, will go into the blog interface, and you can actually create categories and you create tags so that you can categorize your blog, your news, politics, and whatever. We are going to get there. So when you talk about media, you talk about your libraries, and you can put your videos, your pictures, and what have you. I would advise you, there is no crime. You have 200 gig. You can decide that, let me be putting all my films and videos and all those things on your server. But I would advise you not to do that. Don't do that. Even the worst case scenario, may want to put your pictures on your server. Okay? There are other ways to get it done. YouTube is for video. It's free. It's open. You are not paying anybody. Put all your videos onto YouTube and call it, as in you just bring the link. Inside the link here, you will see the picture, you see the interface of that video here. We are going to do some of it. We are going to do some practical aspects of it, and you will be able to see that you can save your server so much headache, so that your server will not be doing too much work when people are watching videos and downloading so many things from your server. Your server will be easy, will be free, and once the server is free, the server can do so many things. Okay, now that is about your media. You can upload video, images, you can upload songs, you can upload videos. If they are not too much on this, you just need to add new, and it's going to take you. Now when you talk about your page, your static pages, you talk about your page. Okay, you can create more pages, you can delete pages, you can do anything with your pages, and you can edit pages. And when you talk about comments on your page or your post, majorly comments on your post, then that is the ones you see here. So you can enable those comments, you can approve those comments, you can delete those comments, and you can reply those comments, and it's going to show on the post. So this is where you see. When we talk about appearance, we are talking about when you customize your themes, okay, your menu, your widgets, your background, your editor. When you really, if you are into programming and you can code, you can actually code. And I said PHP, WordPress is PHP and it's open source, so you can actually edit it. You can edit it. The only thing is that if you edit any content of the WordPress, if WordPress do upgrade, those things you edit, you have to go and re-edit them. Okay, but don't worry. If you want to do that, you have to bring your own content, you bring your framework, probably use PHP framework, and you edit your own and you upload. You are not going to make use of WordPress if you really want to do your customized solution, and that is if you're a programmer. But this one, you don't need to be a programmer. Now when you talk about plugins, we are getting there. Plugin is the major thing. Okay, when you talk about users, it means that you yourself, like my own case now, I am a user on this is an account. I can actually create more users, allow people to work with me, okay, and I will give them some privileges, some levels. Okay, they can also, if I'm actually doing blog, I can allow people to work, put in your post, put in your comment, and let the website be active. And if you are working with a team, you can do that. So many people can work remotely with you, and they are going to get to the users, and they are going to add their own contributions, and you can go there, you approve, and what have you. There are so many things you can do. Now the tools, we talk about available tools for WordPress, and you can import, export plugins, export themes, export data informations, and what have you. You can do so many things on that. And when you talk about settings of WordPress is the general setting. Here you talk about, I have to go to the setting. I have to click on setting, because I think that is the first place. Now the first thing is, when we're installing this solution, I actually said you can leave this title. This place you can actually change it. If you want to change this, I can say this is my training, my free affiliate training, It's okay now. Okay, then this one is just a tagline that will be there: learn web development and affiliate marketing in 7 days. Days. Okay, good. And that is just that. Oh, I've installed. Immediately I click that. I click enter. We are used to it. Now, if you want somebody to register on your web page, and you want people to register on your web page, you can actually approve that somebody can register. Yes, if you do that, then you can assign a position to anybody that just register as a user. You can allow somebody to register. Please, if you are doing membership sites, or you are doing forum or thereabout, you must tick this. Or if you are even doing e-commerce store, then you want people to register and check their account and see some of their product, add to cart and whatever you have to check this. You have to check this. It's a must. Okay, then you have to look at all this, and once there is nothing there, the default timing and all those things, you just need to click save changes. And the next one, we are through with general. Now let us go to writing. I'm just going to rush. Okay, writing, default post category is uncategorized. So if you come to your post, you create category and you want a default category to be the one you created, then you just need to create a category and you select that category here. But by default, it is uncategorized. And the default post format, okay, is standard. Standard means that all this content will be available and be enabled. And this, the email and the password and all those ones, these ones are normal. Okay, we'll go to reading. We'll go to reading. Wow. So on the reading is very, very important. This on the reading, you have to by default the home page, which is let me click this and go to the main page. The home page, which is formsolution.com/affiliate, that is where I installed this solution. The home page is by default my latest post, which means that by default it is a blog. Okay, I cannot say no, I don't want my own page to be my blog. I don't want my own page to be my blog. I actually want my own page to be a static page that I have created. And I can actually create a page. You come to a page, you give it a name. We are going to do that, and you select that as your own page. Okay, and any other thing you want to put here, you can actually, you don't need to change anything here. But I would subsequently change this, because I want my own page to be a home page. But then let me look at it. We are going to talk about landing pages. We are going to talk about blog. We are going to talk about professional sites. We are going to talk about e-commerce. We have lots of things to really look at. So discussion, there's nothing there in discussion for us. Just leave it as the way it is, except if you want to change your avatar. Okay, if you have an avatar, they want to use mysterious discussion media. So this is the media settings. So your thumbnails should have this width, height. Your normal image should have this width, height. Your large image should have this width, height. And files that you upload and all those things, you can actually set it. Then the last one is permalinks. Now, by default, you want to put. So just change this to post name, so that subsequently when you type anything, let me click on this sample page. Let me see sample page. Okay, it's now going to be affiliates like sample page. So people will be able to see what your page is actually referring to. It's not going to have something like dates or this one or this. We want it to be professional, so that Google can also index it and Google will be able to trace. So you have to set this to post name, and you save your changes. And of course, your privacy link, you can actually create your privacy. Let me click on privacy. You can actually create your privacy policy and all those things. You can use the privacy page as it has been created for you, and you can, if you have any other page that you have actually set as privacy page, you can do that. You can just click use this page, and that is just that. Or you create another one, no big deal. Now let us now look at it. Our task is to do this and do it very, very fast. I don't want to waste much of your time, but we need to understand these three concepts. We need to understand the plugins, we need to understand the themes, we need to understand page builders. And it is very, very important understanding these three and working your way around it, change this, tweak that and that. You would understand the basic things that you need to know about WordPress. And if you want another in-depth tutorial on web development on WordPress solely, I'm going to do another tutorial on that. And there are so many opportunities available even on that you can actually become a professional web developer. Let me say something here. It's not a get rich quick. It's not overnight. You have to keep practicing, keep testing the tools. Because from this place onward, most of what you'll be doing, what I'm going to be teaching you, may end up become free tools. I'm going to just teach you how to use free tools and free plugins and whatever you, and that's just it. So the themes are the design of the website, the design of the website, the interface, the customization of the website, the header, the footers, and what have you. Now the plugins, see WordPress as okay house. Plugins are the major tools. Okay, in your house you have chairs, you have tables, you have fans, you have kitchen. In your kitchen now, kitchen is like a house, okay, a section of the house. Now kitchen, you have your cylinder, your cooking pot, your everything. So those tools that you have there, they are the plugins. The more you can use plugins, the better you will be a designer. The more you can use plugin, the better you will be as a web designer. Okay, now page builders are tools that you can use to customize your page, and currently now there is nobody doubting that. Currently now, the only number one page builder, there are tons of page builder. We have WP Bakery, we have DV, we have Elementor. Elementor is even we have Insta Builder, we have so many. Elementor, presently Elementor is still, let me say, the number one highly used. Within 3 years, Elementor had actually surpassed most other page builders. And in this tutorial also, I'm going to make use of Elementor and some free plugins and just get the solution done. So page builder is to build a page so that all the functionalities you want on the page. Plugins may talk about other applications. Probably you want to register form, you want to do some things, you really want to build, like there is a solution I have online on LMS, that is learning management system. There are so many opportunities, so many tools, so many interfaces that you can actually build. Some of the plugins are paid plugins, some of them are free plugins. Some of the themes are paid and some are free. Even the page builders, some of them are paid while some may be free. Okay, now let us now go back to our themes. We want to build a landing page. The first thing we want to do, okay, let us start with a blog. I think that will be easy. So the first thing, I'm going to use a single tool as a theme. I'm going to use that same single tool as the plugin, and I'm going to use Elementor as the page builder. And with these, I'm going to do a blog, professional websites, and e-commerce store. Here now, landing page is just a single page, and I'm going to show you how that is done. So I'm going to come to the themes. I want to change the theme to that theme. That's a single theme, and the theme is what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a new theme. Okay, just click add new, and I'm going to search for a theme. It's a free theme. One of the themes that are very, very good that I would recommend is WHUk. Let me write it out. WHUk. Let me just put all these back. So one of the themes that I really, WHUk. Okay, WHUk. That is one of the themes I really. Ocean WP. Ocean WP, not WHUk. Ocean WP. Okay, but the theme I'm going to use for this tutorial, the one I really want to make use of, that I'm going to get a blog, e-commerce, and what have you, is Astra. So the first thing I'm going to do here is to come to this theme. I'm going to search for Astra. Okay, then this is it here. This is it, Astra, not Astral. Astra. I just need to install this theme. It's a theme, so it's going to give me an interface of everything, and everything is going to be very, very okay. And once it is installed, I'm going to activate it. So my theme will change. This theme will change now. Yes, it has changed because I've actually installed another. Yes, it has changed. This is now Astra WordPress plugin. I can change so many things there. And if you look at this place, you will see Astra option. Let me come back to my dashboard. You are going to see that immediately I change this theme to Astra, everything starts changing. Even under this appearance, I see Astra option. And from this Astra option, I can actually upload my solution. I can upload a complete website, and I'm going to really work. You can see Astra is really, yes. And this is one of the things I have to just do. I can just check the templates, and I'm going to use that in a minute. So the next thing I'm going to go through is option, or I can just click these templates, or I can just come to appearance and I click Astra option, there are tons of solutions. So it's not only Astra that can really do this. Okay, Astra, you can customize everything, customize your, just name it, just do, you can import, and that is one of the beautiful things that thank you for let me use the template. My internet is going to be a problem. I need to pause this. So basically I will just, okay, I've done the Astra, the theme is done. Now I need to just install a plugin. You know, like I showed you, I have to work on a theme. The theme is worked on. Now a plugin, I want to work on the plugin, so I come to plugins. I can actually see all the plugins here. I hope my internet is working up. Okay, internet must be working. These are the two plugins available now. Okay, and I can actually delete these two because I don't need them. Okay, you too can delete them. If you need them, fine, but I don't need them, so I just have to click add new, and I want to click a plugin that would work with Astra, and I click on Astra. Okay, this is it. This is the Astra's. This is the application I'm looking for. It has 400,000 active installations, and it is even just last updated 1 week ago, compatible with my, so I have to install this, and just installing it helps me to work with the theme. Once I install, you have to activate, so just install and activate it. So basically the plugin and the theme, everything is now one working on Astra. Then I can actually go to starter templates, or I can even come here and I will now see templates, starter templates. So either ways, make sure that your internet is active. So now I talked about page builders. If you look at my screen, I talk about page builders, and I talk about tons of page builders. Okay, Astra is available on, you can use Elementor, you can use Beaver, you can use Gutenberg, and you can use Drizzy. So I would want to use Elementor, and for this I want to just, okay, these two, they are free tools. I want to pick on blog, and I want to pick on free. I only want free blog. Okay, and this is the only free blog that is available, that is a blog and it's free, and I'm going to just click on it. Okay, and I'm going to, there are 3 areas you are going to see there. You are going to see the blog homepage, the blog itself, and the contacts, and I can import. I'm going to import everything, the whole site. That's what I'm going to import. So click import. Within a very short time, it's going to install all the widgets. For this installation, please make sure that your internet is active. If your internet is active, it's going to be very, very easy. However, if your internet is not active, it's not going to go. It's just going to have an error at the end of the day. It's not going to complete importing, and basically that is what you want to have. You want to have all the plugins, all the everything that you really need. You want to have it working. So at the end of the day, you will see that in a click, we are going to have our blog ready. Our blog will be ready. There are other professional, templates for blogs. There are other tools that you can use for blog. There are other themes that you can use for blogs. Like I mentioned, Ocean WP is a very good one. You can also import the demo and all those with blogs. So basically, it's just going to import all the logos, everything, the images, and everything will be imported within a very within a twinkle of an eye. Okay, and as soon as all those are imported, and your website would be professionally looking good. Yes. Okay, having done this, I would advise you take your time to study WordPress, study the website. You can just start creating ideas. Just think of anything. Just be creative. Don't forget that you can delete it. I'm going to show you how to. I'm going to delete this. I'm just going to just get you to see the results, and I'm going to still delete it because I have other work to do. I'm still going to import. I'm still going to import e-commerce site and a professional website and what have you. Now the website is fully done. Everything is ready. You can actually come here and refresh. Okay, or you just click view site. Either way, it's going to take you to the website. Okay, this is the website, and the website is live. You can see the logo, you can see the home page, the blog, the contacts, the social media channels available. You can see, read more, watch video. This is the main page. This is the main page of a blog. This is a blog, and it's very easy. The next thing you need to work on is to work on the content. You need to edit it because you are not this person. Like you see, some of the problems some of us have. If you go to my main website, Mojit Fetiga, you see that I actually use somebody. I use somebody's. I imported the page like that. No big deal. I just use that because I'm using it for AdSense, blogging, and AdSense and whatever. So it's as simple as this. Now, how do you edit this? If you want to edit this, you just need to come to your dashboard. Okay, you can click this edit with Elementor, but I would prefer that I take you to the background. I remove all these two. I remove these two. I don't need them. You go to pages. You click all pages. These are the pages that we have: the blog, the front page, the contacts, and that is just the pages that we have. So if you want to edit the front page, you want to edit with Elementor, just click with edit with Elementor. You can see this person there. I will have removed this person. They just put it there. So let us leave that. Okay, basically Elementor is a very easy drag and drop application. So good, you can see, and I can just the Elementor has a level. Now we have section. Section is the general, section, complete section. Now let me show you. Now section is this, anyone you have that has this color, that is the section. Within the section, we now have this column. Within this column, we now have this content, this elements. Good. So we have section, we have column. So this there are probably one or two columns there. See, like this one is one column within this section. Inner section, we have column, okay, and they just edit it, they just drag and drop and all those, and you can click on any of those and you just edit and say affiliate training. Okay, see, so you just edit. And if you want to change this image, the background image, the image is at the section level. Just click on the image, you right click, majorly you edit, and you come to style. Now every section, everything on Elementor is always, there's always something at the back, just like normal left click and like right click. When you click right click, it gives you alternative additional information. So you see the background image, you can see the background image. I can delete it, and I can upload. I can just add new, and I can upload even from free images. I can upload from a library, the one I've done, the one that is on my library. Okay, I can add this instead of that initial one. I can insert media. Okay, and I can also do so many other things. I can, and there are so then when you say the normal, the over, you can put overlay, and that, see, Elementor is a very interesting a very interesting page builder that you can just customize everything and anything, just like this. Now this is a section, this is a colon 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 colon, and this colon has this content, image. Just come here, see image, drag image, put, you can put on top, you can just put your content. Let me pick anything here. You will see insert image, see an image is up the top, so you can just, then you can delete this, you can actually delete this, and you can drag some of this, so you can do so many things. It is customizable. There is no need to, you can see this text image box. You can actually work within a session. Anytime you want to do anything, just always create a session like this. Images, these logo images, just create a session, and under the session you create this column, and the column you put your image, you add your image, you put image, and you put your text, and you put another text, and you put this read more box, and you put the link. There are so many things you can do. And to add a section, you just need to click on this box, you select the column that you really want to use, and you put your content the way you want to have your content, anything you want to do. And there are so many Elementor add-ons. There are some add-ons, Elementor add-ons that you can actually use, and you customize so many things. You can just be creative. There are so many things you can do. I'm just using this to expose you to knowing what you needed to do, and there are so many. If you really want to take it further, and as soon as you are through with anything, you just need to click update. You just need to click update. And if you want to change this header and the footer, let me go to the footer. This is the footer, this is the header. So you can just come to this place and you click out, exit to the dashboard. Okay, that's how you also edit your blog, your contacts, your logo. Okay, let me, because of time, I don't want this video to be too long. I just need to show you how you can when you come to your options, Astra templates, appearance options, you see you can edit your header, you can edit your footer, you can upload logos, you can do so many things, customize so many things, okay, with free plugins. Nothing hard here, but it takes time. Now, as an affiliate marketer, because we'll get to affiliate marketing is basically where you have a website, you have few contents about a product or thereabouts, and you put the link of that product in the website. Now, if you have a blog, okay, like this blog now, and you have, probably you are talking about, let me see what this blog is all about. And of course, there are so many other blogs, other solutions that you can actually bring. Let me say, this blog is talking about something, and you now get affiliate links, affiliate products, or that thing, and you start creating blogs, writing content about those products, okay, and you put your affiliate link. If you are writing content about makeup, that is what your blog is all about, makeup and what have you. And you can see, you can actually put daily makeup tips, and you can put links on those makeups, on these ingredients where you can get all these. And that is how affiliate marketing starts growing. People will be searching for your information, people will be searching for your blog, and because you are going to do SEO, when you get to yes, traffic and sources and what have you, so people will definitely click through your link and purchase the product if they are interested in it, and if they have seen some information that you have shared. And this is a very good way to actually promote businesses, and you don't need to have tons of, if you have like 4 or 5, just think of so many things you can actually do with this idea. Okay, with this idea, don't worry that you don't even forget that you can actually start creating websites for people, and you can charge them like 100,000 or thereabouts, and you follow this training, you look at it step by step, and you get it done easily. And of course you can start teaching people if you love to teach, and that is how that is. So the next thing I want to do is, because I don't need to stay so long on that, I think I've given you an insight, and that has given you a very good way. And if you don't really, the next thing I want to do is, I want to pick up an e-commerce store. Okay, I want to pick up an e-commerce store, then I want to pick a free one. Okay, a free one, and I want to pick this. So I'm importing 3 sites. Okay, that's an e-commerce store, and this site has this product. I'm going to just import, and one of the things I'm going to do here now, because I actually have installed this store already on my website, on that website, and I want to bring in another one. I'm going to delete the previously imported site. I'm going to delete this, and don't forget that at the end of the whole tutorial I'm going to delete that, because this link affiliates, I'm not going to make use of it. Probably I may do something else with that link, but I'm not even making use of it. But for this tutorial, I'm going to use it to explain as much as possible. So what I'm going to do now is, I'm going to import over upon this. So this one will no longer be available. We'll now be having an e-commerce store that will be available on my site. Okay, so I'm going to just click importing, and please just make sure, like I've been saying, let your website be active, let your website be online. So let your internet be browsing, let your internet be online, so that you can actually make use of the internet, because without internet there will be another problem. It's not going to load, it's not going to complete, and it's going to just do a partial installation, which is not good for you, and it is not good. I really mean that it is not good. So one of the things you will realize is, at the end of this tutorial, you will see that for the blog, it actually installed blog, and you can actually start blogging, because I've told you that if you want to blog, you have to just come to your post and write post, and that is just it. So all the posts, all the 53 posts that this site had actually imported, now it is deleting them. And now we are coming on to e-commerce. E-commerce store is where you put your products and what have you. And basically what you need for e-commerce store is just a single unique plugin that will be added to these plugins that will make e-commerce store enabled, which is WHUkHost. Is a free plugin for WordPress. WordPress plugin for e-commerce store is WHUkHost, and that is just what we would install, and we are importing it now. Within a very short time, we are going to import it, and we are going to look at the interface. We are going to look at some of the features. We are going to look at some of the uniqueness in that and any other ones. Okay, so if you want to do this, what I'm trying to say is, if you want to do this, it means that you are going to register a domain for your WooCommerce, for your e-commerce store. Just register a domain, install your Astra, import your e-commerce site, and start customizing the products, remove some products, add some other product, put the price, put your payment, and what have you. I'm going to show you some of it here. And if you really want to do blogging, okay, you can register another domain, add it as an add-on domain on your server from your domain registrar and on your server, and you just import a blog theme and a blog setting onto that. So the next one will be, if of course you can put your link and your professional site. Probably you are, I don't know what you may be doing, probably you are into real estate, you're a lawyer, I don't know whatsoever you may be doing, that you really need a professional site, and you can just do this, import, and as soon as you've imported, you just need to just work with Elementor to build, customize, and change some things and work around it. And as soon as that is done, everything is just done. There's nothing else. There's nothing else. So I'm trying to make sure that my internet is active so that this thing will not stop on the way. I have a good experience with what happened when it stops, because you may end up even deleting from your server. You have to go back to your server to go and delete. So there should not be any interference in the internet while this thing is working, and I pray there should not be. So at 7:3, I think if the internet this is too long, I will have to stop it after this, and I'll have to just talk about landing pages. I have to talk about landing pages, because if you look at our scheme, we are through with all this. We are through with all those. God willing, I'm so happy. Then when we talk about landing pages, we want to talk about email solutions. We want to talk about affiliate marketing, how to register and how to set it up. We want to talk about Payoneer accounts, okay? And we want to talk about traffic sources and what have you. There are so many opportunities available for us, so we are not going to waste much of our time. Of course, we are not wasting any of our time. Anything you actually use here, it is worthy and it is profitable. So as soon as this one is done, I think I'm just going to do a landing page, and with a landing page, I think I would say well done for today. We have done blog, we have done we are doing e-commerce. So professional websites is just like that. I'm going to show you what the difference between a blog. I will have even used that one, but there is no problem. I'm going to just show you the difference between a blog, e-commerce, and professional website. I'm going to use this e-commerce site to create a professional website and a landing page. Okay, basically that is what I'm going to do. This imported shoes 92. Okay, good. Just going to take, while that one is coming up, let me just explain that a landing page, okay, is a single page. There is no link, there is nothing else, just a single page. It's called landing page, it's called opt-in page, it's called squeeze page. What it does, okay, there may be little tweaking or differences in between these names, but it's all about opting in. So you want to start generating a subscriber list in order to redirect them to a product that may be beneficial, or whenever you see a product that you think your subscribers will need, in order to have them, you know, these are the first person, those, or even if you are selling a product, or you are rendering a service, or you have some products or solutions that you are rendering, and you want to build customers, you want to build potential customers, so you set up a landing page. So those who opt in into your landing page would end up having your email. Let me go back to email. Yes, you will end up receiving emails from you. Subsequently, they'll be receiving emails from you, and you would be, you just like you are receiving emails on a daily basis for this 7 days period. So you actually opted into a landing page that led to these emails, okay? And while you are going through that email, you had opportunity of clicking my link, my affiliate link, to buy some of the products that are necessary for you. And I have used the opportunity to teach you. Yes, I would earn some commission if you truly get through if you truly buy those products through my link. It helps me, it gives me some commissions, and the commission will not be deducted from you at all. And that is how sometimes you can actually set an affiliate sales funnel automated. Yes, because the email will be, the opt-in, the landing page, the traffic will be generated through paid traffic, okay, and it's going to be generated 24/7. Keep opting in, and those who opt in, they will be receiving 7 days email automatically. Even if somebody is on the 7th day, you may opt in today, and you would receive your own first email, and each email will be coming automatically. And while you go through those process, you are going to see some links, you know, affiliate link. I'm going to explain it's an affiliate link. Those that are not affiliate, I'm going to explain that these are not affiliate link. And so this is why you need a landing page. and then you will need an email solution. So tomorrow I'm going to talk about email solutions. I'm going to talk about setting up some email solution, and once this one is done, I think everything will be done. It is a bit longer than the previous one because one, we actually deleted the previous content, and secondly, this one is importing products, so products are much more, so it's going to import everything uh, within the time frame. Just make sure that there's internet. Okay, let me just use this time to just make sure that there's internet, and I've used that time to explain uh, the landing page content and what have you. So as soon as we get to email solution, we will now need to look at affiliate products, affiliate company, affiliate programs that you can actually benefit from, and how to register, how to set up, and then we talk about payment or Payoneer, because that's where you start receiving your money. Okay, depending on how, let me see, I don't want this thing to be extremely long. I don't want it, let this thing be fast. Well, today I have to I must confess, I actually bite more than, I don't want my tutorials to be more than an hour. I don't, because yes, it is worthy. It is. Let me pause this.